team, already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. The Bulls will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Quick completion on the out. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He'll keep it himself. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Zings it complete to the right. It'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down, and let's see if they try to convert on 4th. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So USF's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique
breaks into the open. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's Nimrod. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense threatening.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Touchdown, South Florida. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And I tell you what, this is part of the field. Once you start getting in the red zone and the field shrinks, you got more big bodies on the field. The running threat is real. Tight ends come on the field, and what happens? Run a little play action off of it, get it to the big fellow. Nice plucking it out of the sky, getting the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Green. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. They want to run this quarterback. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
There he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Here's a heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goal. He's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Gets it out fast.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Smith. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Tate. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Tide crowd blowing noise down on to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Smith. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation and what play to dial up.
Catch in the middle. It's Smith. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Caught in the backfield, it's Nimrod. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulls!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Fires to the big fella. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets him. Plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Off play action. Got a man, it's Edwards. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Looking for the score. Touchdown time. the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Tate. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. Got the first down. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. To the air on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense...
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to...
Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Tate. Quickly complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Nimrod. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying there.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, USF. And that one will give them the lead.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Temple is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Philly deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 27 to Penn State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Power football with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield. It's Colandrea. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football? And
touchdown, Crimson Tide! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. The Bulls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Tate. It's complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Wants to throw on first down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. He's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hill. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I like the running back there on the route and patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. Quarterback keeper.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Touchdown, Alabama! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Tate. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The give and tick, 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 tick. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll try the run. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. They'll try to get it in with the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Tate. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Under fire. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the air, it's Tate. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee in the... This one was a lot like a tennis match.